Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Experiment. Last week I didn't upload, which is really disappointing for me. I thought I'd get further before failing an upload. I have excuses, but they're not good ones, and nobody likes excuses anyway. So, not only do I not have a video last week, but I will be doing 2 videos this week. Hopefully. God, that would be really embarrassing if I didn't. The essay that I have chosen to read for you today is a short one, and it's actually one I wrote a long time ago. I actually don't remember when I wrote it, but I really liked it, so that's what you're getting today. This essay was titled Crease Pattern. Origami is a beautiful art. There is nothing more noble than a blank page or an empty canvas. Emptiness has such a wordless way of begging us to share our souls with it. Origami takes that invitation and asks the page if it wants to be the art itself, rather than simply bear its face. We bend and shape it gently, each fold permanently marking itself as history upon its body. Eventually, the paper produces a personality. It is no longer simply paper. Not only has it transfigured into a new being entirely, it has also, in the most literal sense, taken on a new dimension. Most striking to me is what happens when you abandon that new object's existence. If you unfold what used to be a paper grain, you are left with a starburst pattern of creases on a flat page. The folds form mountains and valleys upon the paper in what we call a crease pattern. It is this magic of origami that strikes me the most. The folds remind me of constellations, the joining together of arbitrary points in space to paint a picture, to tell a story. The crease pattern shows you in one look everything that the paper was, all in perfect detail, but we cannot grasp what it looked like. It is not meant to be. It seems that even a perfect blueprint cannot begin to describe to us humans what something was like. We cannot imagine each part coming together. We cannot add that third dimension onto the page on our own. The constellations tell a story, but they do not reveal their depth and their distance, and their story is inherited, not their own. When I see a crease pattern, I cannot help but wonder at the endless possibilities for what it might have been. I love origami for this. It shows me that such a model for understanding exists, but that it is not helpful. I'm sure you've caught the metaphor. People are paper, and our lives and others are the hands that fold us in on ourselves. This alone is not interesting enough to warrant my writing. I am interested in the unfolding. I cannot unfold you out across my desk. I cannot look upon every single wrinkle that occurred in your life that permanently marked itself as history upon your body. And even if I could unfold each and every person and looked at their mountains and valleys that draw across their life, it'd tell me nothing. And this is true for the same reason that I cannot look at a crease pattern on paper and describe what the paper had been. One's crease pattern can mean so many things. So many lives could have been led with a pattern like yours. So I cannot with any confidence say who you are based on the pattern alone. We must fold it back together. We must add that dimension ourselves. And in doing so, we lose the blueprint. And I'm okay with that. Once again, I don't know when I finished this essay, but it was recorded on the 21st of the 2nd, 2023.